Stella. I am late on my video. I realized that, let me lift this camera up a little bit. I know I'm supposed to give out a video on Mondays. It's Tuesday. Please work with me. I have been studying for my law and ethics exam for my counseling number, my associate/intern number. So it's on Thursday and I have to make sure that I pass that shit because I need to work as a counselor. Okay. So today I kind of want to talk about something like more serious, and I think I'm going to title doubts of a psychic medium. Where are those doubts coming from? Why I have them, and how to correct them. So, dealing with knowing that you're a psychic medium, knowing that you're different from like a child up to an adulthood is really difficult, especially if you don't have anyone that you can talk to about it. My experiences, I first saw spirit when I was 6 years old. Thank God I had my grandmother. She never told me I was wrong, never told me I was crazy. She was 100% for me. But in other cases, parents of a child that's very religious, parents are really religious, to tell you, oh, that's the devil, or you're crazy, take you to a psychiatrist, or put you on meds, and I mean, the gamut is crazy. But that can create doubt. But my doubt has always been, and this, I'm just going to keep it 100, is being compared to other mediums, other psychics. And that's me comparing myself to other psychics and mediums. I've had a real problem with that, especially since I'm so young. I'm 30. And normally, like when I first started developing my mediumistic abilities, I was the youngest person at church. And I probably still am the youngest member of the church. And so when I look at other people that have been practicing for years, I'm like, oh my God, I have nothing on 25 years. Oh, I have nothing on 40 years. You know what I mean? It's like, who am I to them? And that's where there's limitations, and you create limitations. You stop the flow of abundance, and that's real. So as of lately, I just listened to the audiobook called Mediums, Healers and Channelers by Jennifer Weigel. I think I talked about her a little bit on my last video. And she interviewed, it was basically like her podcast interviews with these like people. And a lot of them I was just like, I'm not like that. I'm not like that. I don't perceive like that, you know. And it really cast some doubt. Last week I like to do group readings in my Facebook group, and for free. And I had brought in a spirit of someone, and I was really adamant. Like, I was giving a description of how they looked, and the person was like, yep. And then I'm like, he's telling me his name is Chris, like Christopher, Christian, something like that. And the person was like, nope, that's not his name. I'm going to use a different name, Scott. She's like, his name was Scott. And I was like, I don't know. I'm like, no, he's telling me Christopher, Christian. Like, that's what I'm getting. And so we moved on to the next thing. And then like later on in the live feed, she's like, Christopher, his middle name was Christopher. And I was just like, wow, you know, and I was like, you know, and I told them, I was like, I'm dealing with a lot of self-doubt. I've been listening to this audiobook, and I have, you know, I'm just thinking this shit. And so I'm very honest about my shit, you know what I mean? And so I was like, no, like I felt adamant about it. I felt totally adamant about it. So this morning I sat and I meditated, and I asked my guide to come, and immediately he showed himself. I call my guide Hawk. He's a Native American, and he's usually like really stern with me. Like, he's just very like straight face, like this is how it is type of thing. And I wanted to write down the message that he told me. And he was like, so I meet him in my sacred garden. That's where I meet. And he's like, who are you not good enough for? Who are you trying to be good enough for? And I was like, for me. And he's like, you don't need to do that. And in fact, he said these words, and I wrote them down because I was like, oh my God, that's pretty amazing. And it's simple. He said, just be who you are, and your light will shine through you. Simple. And it felt so powerful. I came out of my meditation with tears coming down my eyes, especially this eye. And I was like, that's true. That's really true. I don't have to try to be anything that I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to be anything that you're not. Be who you are. There's a lot of frauds out there. Don't be like them. You know what I mean? Like, people will sense your energy. People will see your light. There won't be any need for trying. You know what I mean? And, yeah. So that's my confession of my psychic mediumship abilities and where I'm at and shit like that. You know, I'm not perfect. We all go through this shit, you know. So if you are also a psychic medium or a healer, please comment below some of your struggles of your self-doubt, right? Please, I mean, let's talk about it. It's real shit. I mean, it happens. Just like as a counselor, I haven't really had that doubt because, I don't know, like, it's not about proving, it's not about giving evidential evidence. You know what I'm saying? You just practice techniques and you just build that rapport with clients, and that's easy for me. I mean, the only thing is just like trying to figure out like what's gonna fit, what intervention is gonna fit with which client and all that. But I'm not giving evidential information about loved ones in the past. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not giving messages to my clients. So I guess that's, you know, it's just kind of like the unknown that you have to tap into. So thank you for watching, and like I said, comment below if you experienced anything of the like. If you like the things that I talk about on Blossom and Rise, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell so that you're notified every time I post a video. And sharing is caring. Share the content here so that other awakening souls can feel like they are not alone. You know what I'm saying? We're never alone. Okay, with that, I will talk to you guys soon. Love and light. Hopefully you guys are staying dry. Where I'm at is raining. I have a t-shirt on, but I had a hoodie on that had military ties, and I didn't want to promote that in my video. Not that I'm like anti-military or anything like that, but I just didn't want to put it on. So that's just what it is. Okay. And I'm wearing a head wrap because it's raining, and yeah. Okay. So I love you guys, my blossoming fellow souls, and I'll see you soon.